the ship.
Describe this ship for me. What does it look like?
It's a gigantic ship.
Describe what it looks like.
It is full of blue lights.
Where are these blue lights coming from?
The floor, the ceiling, the walls. It's a very modern.
What else do you see on the ship?
It's a council of blue elders.
Describe them.
There are seats with lights, blue lights, like reclining chairs with hoods on top, and the hoods on top have blue lights. There are 8 of them, and I can see the gigantic glass ceiling of the ship above them.
This glass ceiling, does it project out onto the sky?
Into the universe. We're in space.
Is anyone seated?
There are hooded men. There are hooded beings, not exactly men. And
what do they look like?
I can't quite see their faces, but some of them, it's representatives of different races. So it's like a council.
Now you've seen them before.
I have seen them before.
Perhaps you can use your knowing to see through the hoods, to recognize what they look like.
There's a representative of a tall gray that's 14 feet tall. There is a mantis, a reptilian type, and some kind of hybrid humanoid that is also tall, maybe 10 feet. Huge, broad shoulders, big body. He's what you call a Nordic type of a race. And there's a female. Oh, wow, she's a tall female. But she's a hybrid, almost with feline features and reptilian mixed.
Where do you see the reptilian in her?
She has cat/reptilian eyes and scales upon her head. Her ears are a little bit pointy, but she has like a long type of a cord hanging from the top of her head all the way down to the floor. She is what they built the image of Isis on. And she represents a race of female type of alienoids, of some humanoids.
What about the others?
There are blue bean. There's one that's a blue bean. And the other is a tall black being. They are all on the same council.
This blue being and the tall black, are they humanoid?
No, they are... The blue one is like a human slash gray slash reptilian. I can't quite tell, but they're very tall. They have a little light in the middle of their forehead, and they have big eyes again. And the other human, the other dark black one, has a almost like a bird feature, like Osiris, but not quite. He's a dark black being. These men, these beings gather here in this ship and watch over the planet, watch over all the activities that are happening.
Which planet are you talking about?
Planet Earth, but planet Earth is a multidimensional. So within the exact place where the Earth is, there are the exact Earth multiple times. As if, for example, you're looking at a speeding picture, you see different images of the same thing. That's how Earth looks, as if it were traveling through time, but time vibrates, so the entire planet vibrates. And as it vibrates, each vibration is a different dimension. So that's how we have the ability of traveling from one dimension to another, depending on our vibration.
So do we shift from one Earth to another, depending on how we're feeling?
Correct. And this is how we choose different times, different choices, different lives at the same time. I don't see the other planets moving the same way. They move differently. Each planet moves in a different way.
So why does Earth move this way?
Earth moves depending on its toroidal axis, because of the way that it's made, because of its hollow. It's almost like a donut shape. The actual mass of the planet is like a donut shape, which means the inside is a hollow where there is other departments and spaces.
So you say that this council oversees the Earth. For what purpose?
They oversee their group of bloodlines that they have created on the planet. They are specific bloodlines that they work together to create, which means that even within their own races, there are different agendas. So different councils are made of a collection of different alien races. In this particular group, there are these races.
So what are they overseeing now?
They are overseeing... Oh, I see. They are overseeing basically the agenda that they're carrying out. They are... How can a dimension of the same races, the same collection of races, but with a different agenda, with a higher vibration agenda. So just the way Earth has different dimensions, different vibrations, these same species have different dimensions. Meaning, That's why we cannot define one alien race to be good or bad. Because even within their races, they have different dimensions of themselves.
So the one you're looking at today, what dimension is that? What's their agenda? What does that mean,
7.31 pi. Infinity. They're showing me in their numbers. I don't understand what number that is, but it is a different dimension with a different agenda. And what are they trying to do? Let me understand. Trying to elevate the vibration. But I don't know why. Let me understand why. They are trying to elevate a vibration within a dimension. Somehow it's connected to a planet. So, because the universe's vibration, as the vibration on Earth changes, it affects all the planets in the same galaxy. And from there communicates with all the other galaxies like a ping pong, like those little balls that you hit in that game, pin something.
A pinball machine?
A pinball machine. The vibration bounces off one galaxy to another, creating different shifts in order for... Oh my God. Okay. Just the way we evolve through our dualities, they as a whole race are evolving through their dualities. So each vibration, each dimension is a puzzle piece to that duality. But why? I don't. This is a creation that is evolving simultaneously. When they say that the universe is also evolving, that's what they mean. Every dimension that vibrates and connects with the other ones is evolving unanimously.
So as we evolve, does that ultimately evolve up to Source?
I see two different separations to this creation. We live within a DNA strand. We are a part of a DNA strand.
Whose DNA strand is this? The one creator of Source. So are we all part of the body of Source? What we call God?
I see white.
I see white?
I can't see beyond.
I can't hear you. Can you see? Say it louder.
I see white, but I can't see beyond. Source. We are a DNA strand. As I am traveling, that there are two dualities to the universe. This is like a creation, like an atom within a gigantic DNA strand. The other atom, the other helix of the DNA is source, is what we call source. But we are within a higher mass of source, much greater. I am trying to go beyond.
Describe what you see along the way.
I am going into the white, high up into a spiral, like a white hole. The white holes are much bigger and much stronger than the black holes. The white holes are plus expansion. The black holes are contraction. This is how we understand what part of the universe we are in. Source, what we call source, is a white hole. And it lives on the feminine side of the universe. Everything has a duality, a masculine and a feminine, even the DNA. So the feminine is what we understand as source. It is the white. The masculine is what we call the creator.
How does it feel to be within this?
Extremely powerful and light. The body is heavy here. It feels light now. And it isn't letting me get past to see what else is beyond this source. I am trying, though.
What are you experiencing now?
I am experiencing the white all around me. It is warmth. It is what we understand as love. On the highest vibration, has nothing to do as nearly as close to what humans understand as love.
How does it feel to you?
It is the most peaceful reality we can expect, the most peaceful, infinite feeling that you have never felt on the planet or could understand. There is no connections or ties to people or humans or emotions or concepts. Limitations is not a word in this universe. Limitation is such a tiny, insignificant concept of understanding.
Who is able to reach this place?
Birds. People that are willing to travel. The seekers, The seekers that have been seeking for many years, many lifetimes, must continue seeking. They are put on earth specifically as if they were scouts, to scout knowledge. Almost like a virus. Not like a virus is injected into this molecule of earth, which is what it is ultimately. This seeker, even though within the confines of the earth, carries out its path to connect this molecule on its journey as it goes up within, traveling the DNA line of evolution up to the highest realms and vibrations of creation and source and wholeness.
How do you know who these seekers are?
Seekers are always the ones that don't match on our very simplistic mind here for us to understand. Does not follow the same beaten path, but doesn't follow with the agendas of what is created around as an illusion that disconnects and finds its knowing immediately when it comes to earth as fast as possible. The seekers are the ones that find themselves quick and keep asking the questions continuously.
And you call them viruses.
It's because they have source connection and they know, they've experienced it, they've been further up in the time scheme of things, of the evolution, almost like a time traveler. I don't want to say virus, it's just that it works like the white blood cells coming to the infection to heal quickly and recover and continue that healing progression, basically. That's what I mean.
Are there many seekers on earth now?
Many.
What is the purpose of all these
Thousands.
seekers?
Almost as if diving into the water to pick up a ship that's been capsized, to bring it back up above water. Somewhere along the energetic line, the shifts of another virus per se within the universe has altered the timeline of our progression. In the same way a virus operates within the body, it has shifted the time and the healing capacity of Earth. So,
how was this done?
How was it done?
How and who did it?
The reason why we believe in the masculine and feminine of the planet is because the masculine side, the patriarchal society that we understand here on the planet, is actually a universal energy of creation. And that duality, which is the masculine side of the universe, created that strain to come in and slow down the progression within source to source creator. However, they both work in perfect harmony. At one point, they work in perfect harmony within the concept of nature, or the natural progression of healing, like a virus. But they put in, I guess you can say, an extra effort to slow down the progress of the healing. So when they say healing, it's not just of the planet, it's of the entire evolution of this source, of this traveling DNA within the creation of all.
So getting back to the seekers.
The seekers.
What are they doing for planet Earth?
They are bringing as much information as possible here. They know who they are. They are the ones that bring the information. You are one of them. And they have different ways of doing it here on the planet. They connect.
Were these seekers that came here to Earth, were they given this mission, or did they know it themselves?
They know it themselves. Created for that specific purpose since forever. Even if they have different fragments of, I don't want to say imagination, but fragments of reality from different timelines or dimensions, which are all happening at the same time. Although we believe that we have different lifetimes, we do operate within particular dimension. And within this particular dimension, the seeker evolves through its own creation.
What do we tell all of these seekers that don't know their mission and that they feel so different?
Seekers are source, pure source light. When they open the gates to source connection, they just must embody that and live that here on this planet. It's like a world that I see spotted with little white lights that are bringing up their energy up. It's like they are connected to source directly. And as they move, as they evolve through Earth, they transmit information directly to source, to the evolution, to the movement within the healing of this creation, source, all be all, be all.
So they may not need to do anything?
They are clear about their mission, and they have to, once they wake up from the amnesia of this birth within this tiny matrix, they carry out their mission and transmit information back and forth to the future of this dimension. And through that, they provide the healing for the planet Earth and evolution. They are connected to source like with a string, like an energetic cord that connects them. And that's how they transmit constantly information. The dimension is very dark and heavy. This particular illusion, it's not exactly an illusion, it's a dimension, it's a vibrational pulse that we're living in right now. This existence of human life is shorter than has ever been. That's why we believe time is speeding up. Even the lifespan of humans, quote unquote, as we know as humans on Earth, is becoming shorter. We think it's becoming longer, but it's become shorter. That's how we know time is speeding up. As this vibration keeps going.
So is that why some people feel that there's not enough time in a day? Has it changed?
Oh, absolutely. This tiny matrix is shrinking and shrinking. I do not know the math to be able to explain this to you, but the way that the infinity circle works, it is like a number 8. It runs heavier and slower on the ends, faster through the middle, and it's as if we are approaching the middle part. So what we know as another dimension is on the other side of the infinity chord or circle, cycle. This is how we understand where we are in this universe.
Could this be why so many people are not able to sleep the same way?
Yes, in the same way that, correct, in the same way that the universe is speeding up the nights, the amount of rest that the human body requires is changing. However, the human has to disconnect from its human material connection and connect to source in order to be able to flow through this time shift and vibration movement and change without an issue. Otherwise it will be eliminated.
What will be eliminated?
The human form. The human form becomes eliminated by, in the same cycle as the entire creation of the universe works, with, as if an infection or a virus, it doesn't do what it needs to do in a healthy way to maintain its vibration. The vibration of the human body must be kept high at all times, or else it will be eliminated.
In what way is the human body eliminated? Through death?
Through death. And death is just, it's just what we call a time construct. Death is just the limitations of this human shell within this vibration.
And those that are able to flow with the vibration of source, what happens to their body?
They just change dimension energetically and appear on the other end, just like that infinity chord. It's how the nucleus of a molecule operates in that same form, like a cycle, like a toroidal cycle, but in an 8th form.
Now, they've talked about the new earth. Is that what we're talking about?
That is what they're talking about. It's not necessarily new. It's just another vibration, like a tick in the vibration, the movement of the planet Earth.
Now, some people think that we have already shifted sometimes back and forth to different Earths. Is that correct?
We are constantly shifting many different vibrations at the same time. But what is occurring is that the entire mass creation, be all, is evolving and healing itself, per se. Natural progression of life, natural progression of existence within creation, be all. I do not know the name of the beyond. I just can say be all. It is a white mass encompassing this entire nucleus, entire DNA strand, entire creation, entire duality, entire millions of galaxies and cells, which are cells basically.
So this entire universe or galaxy, can we almost look at it as body, like our body has cells in it?
Correct. So it's almost as if we are within the DNA of something much greater, but it's not a human. It's a round essence, a mass. Humans created with 4 arms and legs, 2 arms, 2 legs, is like a different shape of a cell, basically. That's all it is. Those other beings in the universe are like other cells.
Now, when we started talking about this, we were at the council.
This council.
Can you talk more about this council?
This council is a vibration within a vibration. It is a dimension of many other races. But in this particular agenda that is connected to my human body is watching the elevation of these source connections. So basically, it is like a guide for the what people that connect to source, seekers, a guide for these seekers here on this planet within this agenda of transporting information to source.
So what is Geraldine's role with these watchers?
I am a seeker for them, and I connect with other seekers here on this planet, and as I help provide information through each cell, I provide information of source connection, assisting them in opening their channels of connection to source, as many as possible, so that we seekers can assist other seekers in waking up. However, the people that we assist in waking up are not all seekers. They are just in need of assisting in the evolution of their own cell creation and transformation. Vibration must be altered and risen up. The vibration must be risen to assist.
And how do we raise the vibration of those that are not seekers?
Knowledge.
Knowledge.
It is all about the knowledge. They must understand what is occurring on the planet, one way or another. The point is the optimum operation of the human cell body must be operating in the highest vibration possible in order to facilitate the evolution, healing of this planet, cell, universe.
So all of those that are on the planet really are responsible also for the vibration, raising the vibration?
Completely, undoubtedly. And as this one planet cell evolves, hopefully all becomes vibration source, vibration connects to source, their vibration is risen automatically. Now, we cannot understand how this duality operates within the universe. We just know that planet Earth is, as if you call it, a white cell. And that is just its work, its job here within this construct of the universe, galaxy, and creation. It's as if there are other planets which are different cells. Like, let's give the example of a red cell, but this planet is a white cell, which is why this is called the planet of evolution and school planet, because as the evolution of each human cell plant is evolving, it heals and transforms and provides natural healing for the universe as it evolves within the greater mass of creation.
So how does reincarnation help?
Reincarnation, this soul, collection of souls are connected to source. That's why it's a white cell. So,
well, many have thought that this is like almost like a prison, where we have to keep coming back and back. What is the purpose of maintaining us in this reincarnation cycle? Is it for the evolution of this cell?
It is the evolution of this cell. And as it travels dimension through dimension, we will be evolving through different dimensions each time until the cell goes up into the mass and end all be all of everything and everything.
So this evolution, is this the way to get back to source?
Correct. That's why we understand it as an evolution of returning to source. This is not competition. It is a mass evolution for all here on the planet. What we believe is a duality between the white and the black is just the natural progression of how the universe evolves in this creation of all be all.
Now, when a person dies, do they go back to source?
A person never dies. Well,
a body dies.
The cell body, let's say, the body dies. The soul just recycles almost, and it's not even exactly a recycling. It's just a reallocation. It's a reallocation of that energy.
Does that soul get a choice?
It does not get a choice.
I've been told this is a free will planet. Is this not a free will planet?
It is not a free will planet as we believe and we understand. We believe and we understand that the confines of our creation around us keep us within a duality. But when you understand that we are a part of a much greater evolution and healing of a be-all, there is no such thing as needing to separately return to source. It is a collection. It must be done in unison.
Can you explain that to me?
Within this dimension, within this planet, within this mass creation, as we evolve, connecting to source, we must go through this infinity loop as we are speeding up into the next dimension level of healing within this planet.
So when you say that we don't have a choice to come back, who chooses the body that we go into? Is that chosen for us?
So I see what happens. The duality that we understand. Okay, we believe that there is a matrix that was created here on this planet. This duality was created by the virus, per se, of this cell. It is truly a virus. This virus is the one that assists us in choosing. The reason why is because because it's a virus, its job is to not allow us to progress quicker through the cycles of healing of this cell, of this planet cell.
What does it do to not allow us to progress quickly?
It's like what we believe of putting ourselves into a sleep, into this matrix, into this creation, this mass of cells around us, this mass of vibrations around us. We sleep inside of these confines of the creation around us, which is an illusion to. That's why we believe that we are inside of an illusion, being put to sleep, being distracted by all the things around us. And it does. It's just that the greater picture is that it's like a virus attacking us. The healing of this planet as it goes towards source.
So are the seekers here to break through this illusion?
Correct. They come in bringing this knowledge. When you are connected to source, you cannot fall for that virus. You are just connected to source.
So you kind of ignore everything that's all the distractions around you?
You must. We must.
So what are the distractions doing to us? What are these things that are distracting us?
The best way that I can explain all of these things, all the distractions, all the viruses, is like a virus within the body. We hallucinate our reality. We hallucinate the things around us that make us angry, upset, ill. Instead of keeping a vibration that's high, it lowers the vibration immediately. And anything with a low vibration cannot create. We must create within the greater mass. And by create, I don't mean creating mass, money, and fortune. I mean creating this connection with Source, where we have the ability of transmitting Source into others. That is the creation. The creation is waking others, because that's the only worthy way of evolving through this progression in this be-all.
Now, I've been told that there are entities that feed off of low vibrations.
Yes.
Can you tell me about that?
Again, these entities insert themselves within the body to feed off life force. Source creates a magnificent amount of life force. The fact that we are human with a human soul, it creates a life force energy. Oh, I understand now something else. Okay. I'm so sorry. Please go back to that question, because now I understand why hybrids.
How do entities feed off of our low vibrations?
Entities, basically, it's like, let me put it in a biological way. It's like the proteins are imbalanced within this cell of human. And so they feed off that, creating a disbalance within the chain of evolution, creating a disharmony within the natural flow of healing of the planet Earth. And so, let me simplify those terms. When a person has an attachment within the physical body, it can manifest as any projection that they may wish to see. Based on their own experiences, programs, understanding of what their creation is on planet. These beings attach to any part of their body in order to create illusions of perceived blockages within the physical mass, lowering their vibration. The high vibration has no attachments. The high vibration has no thing, no idea holding it back. It is impossible, because it is source, light, higher vibration, and cannot attach to this mass earth. It just flows and progresses. And that is how the earth cell vibrates different dimensions up quicker through the dimensional evolution of the source be all. The duality that we call the dark side, the creator, the source creator that created all the artificial intelligence within what we believe is this artificial intelligence, is quote unquote a virus, which is creating a separation between the good and the bad. However, it's just an evolution, natural evolution.
What is this AI doing to us, this artificial intelligence?
The artificial intelligence is creating a genetic change within the construct of this earth. In addition to other things.
What other things are affecting the earth? Is there any energy that's affecting the earth?
There is a strange red energy coming.
What is this red energy doing? See if you can connect to it and see what it brings.
It's pure fear.
Pure fear. Who's sending that red energy?
It's an organism on itself. Oh, wow. It looks, okay, you know what it looks like? It's like I can tell you, it's like, let me tell you how. It's a long thing with little eye drop type parts hanging off of it. It's like a malformation of some kind of a cell. I wanna call it a cell for some reason, but it's like a being in its own, and it's pure fear. And when I get close to it, I feel heat in the center of my body. And this is actually, a natural part of the construct of the cell of the, not the human, but of the creation be all. However, we embody a part of this, which is why we understand the root chakra as a red chakra, which represents fear. But what it is on a grander scale is an entity of its own, a being, its own cell. However, it's a malcreation of that cell, like a deformed creation, which is floating through the all and feeds and grows as it travels.
What feeds it?
Our use of itself, basically, is what that means. I mean, it's a natural part of this be-all, but it feeds and grows through our use of itself.
So when we are fearful, it makes it grow?
Yes, and this is why we understand or understood that the duality side feeds. But in reality, I'm not understanding their connection to that, though, because it's a different thing. It's not exactly the same. That fear organism is separate from what we believe to be the dark or the duality within the universe. That duality is just the other side of the DNA helix, basically.
Is that fear coming towards the earth?
Well, yes, it's passing through the universe, passing through our creation.
How is it affecting the humans?
Lowering the vibration, again, slowing down the evolution and healing of this planet.
Is there anything we can do to avoid having this cell?
Connect to source. It is a part of us, but we must decide whether we use it or not.
Okay.
And all we have to do is connect to source directly and let go and be completely conscious of this understanding of a whole organism and how it operates. Because when you do, you will understand that there is no need for that energy. Your job on this white cell planet evolution is to be connected to source.
So when someone gets depressed, is that the same as fear?
Yes, it is transformation of the same, a different embodiment of the same within the body. So what happens is, like you catch a flu or you catch a cold, you catch fear, you catch depression, you catch sadness, sorrow, you catch a hallucination that you are not what you are. All you would have to shake away that lower vibration shell and evolve through your own knowing and connection to reality.
Now, when you say someone catches depression, is this something that someone gets from somebody else?
Yeah, we bounce back these energies back and forth from each other because we are such within the low vibration, like an ocean here within this a virus on the planet of low vibration, not allowing us to evolve quicker and in alignment with the vibration that we're going through here.
Is there an agenda to make this fear cell bigger?
Yes.
For what purpose?
In the same way that a red cell wants to eat a white cell, this red cell wants to eat this white cell.
The planet
with all its humans.
So some of the things that are happening now on this earth, false flags,
correct,
terrorism,
correct,
is this created to assist this cell?
Correct. They are a hallucination because different beings on this planet have different perceptions of what's occurring constantly.
So who are the beings that are setting this agenda out?
The quote-unquote virus which is on this planet works in coalition with this red entity in order to take over the white blood cell planet, the white cell planet, because they feed in a way they feed off eating the white cell with the red cell. Okay, that's just a natural progression of how survival is between two dualities in an organism.
Now, is anybody controlling these that are creating this?
They are being controlled within a natural progression of what they're going through. However, the red's entity of fear, it looks like they are controlling things, but in some way they are flowing through the evolution naturally.
Now, would you get off this subject for a minute and tell us, have there been beings that have come to this earth, like seekers, that have changed things, this AI agenda?
Tremendously. Tremendously.
Who are some of these seekers?
The ones that have reset the planet several times. We have gone through different deaths, through the different ancient civilizations of the universe. Dimension is what I mean. Each civilization on this planet is a different dimension. Okay? That's why we believe there are ruins. But those are interlacings within the other dimension. They are still existing within the other dimension.
Can you explain that some more?
So, time is vibrating and all is happening at the same time. Where there was Atlantis, for example, there is still the Pacific Ocean. Where there are ruins there, we believe there is still existing that land, flourishing and vibrating within its vibration. That's why we are able to connect to that civilization. That civilization is actually in the future, not in the past. And so is the Mayan. So is the Egyptian. It's in the future. I cannot explain. However, it is within the same understanding of being within that loop of infinity. It's on either ends of that infinity in which these creations live simultaneously. Different vibrations on the planet have a combination of a mix of those civilizations within them because they have lived and are living simultaneously those lives.
So when we do, for example, a past life regression, are we time traveling through this infinity loop?
Correct. It's not necessarily, it's time travel for what we understand it, but it's happening at the same time. You are visiting. That's why the person can feel and know what's occurring to them so vividly and embodying that essence there.
Is that why we can heal?
Correct.
That life?
Correct. That is why we are able to heal those lives within this matrix illusion construct of being.
Now these quote-unquote past lives that we're living, are they affecting the person?
They are affecting, they are what we understand as the Akashic records. The library of knowledge from which the DNA strand, because everything in the universe works in infinities, humans work in infinity as well. And within our loop of infinity, which is within our soul, or which is the soul, is the information that travels through that loop of consciousness in and out. And any old being of what it was has the ability of healing itself and then replacing itself simultaneously. Do you know what I mean?
So when we do a past life regression, is it beneficial for people because we can heal?
Absolutely beneficial. This cell body, which is within the hallucination and illusion of all its suffering and conceptual limitations, requires the assistance of seekers to connect it to source by removing itself from its travel through its own loop of consciousness. That way it travels lighter. That is the whole concept of mass, of weight, of light and heavy. When the vibration is low, it is heavy, filled with memories, pains, sufferings, consciousness that is stagnant and blockages. When the consciousness is light and healed, what we understand as healed, as a being of light, of happiness, of emptiness, it is empty and light. It no longer carries those heavy weight emotions and burdens, so-called lower vibration, which is heavy on this mass shell.
Geraldine had a question about Jesus. Who is he?
Jesus is one of the seekers. The seeker, which is connected directly to Source, came here and is one of those people, as if you mentioned earlier, created a great shift. Just in the way that civilizations were reset over the history of our time, Jesus came in to create a ripple effect. This information was infected. I don't want to say information because it's not that he wrote a Bible in order to base the creation of religions from. He did not. His being and his essence here as a seeker, awakening and connecting humans to Source, which went down the bloodlines in history, where the major geniuses of what we call our history come from. All of those knowledges, all those bloodlines have come from this. The seekers are a certain bloodline. And so he was a bloodline, and from there creates these people with unique powers, so-called geniuses, with the abilities to create and do things beyond our understanding, physical limitations.
Is that why Jesus said that there are others that can do what he can?
Correct. He is a person that created a ripple of healing within the planet. His essence of pure divine love is basically the essence of pure divine creation and Source. All we have to do is match that. In the same way, all seekers here on this planet embody, he embodied it greatly. Other seekers here on the planet, other leaders, shifters that have moved things, which are not under the name of those religious leaders necessarily, because those were man-made. Not man-made. They were created by the virus in order to confuse our, simple mind, simple understanding of this illusion.
Is this Jesus still connected to the seekers?
He is one of all of us. It's not a particular person that we think. That silly man with the long hair is nothing what Jesus was. That is an image created by the virus in order to mass manipulate and control masses of people. The Source embodiment of that light is far brighter, greater than we can possibly understand, and we as humans want to enclose it within a shell of a human body in order to understand, but you cannot. His light was greater than other lights here on this planet within our understanding of history. In other civilizations, like the Atlanteans and other civilizations, there are different quote-unquote Jesuses that came in with far greater lights, perhaps even the same incarnation of that same bright light. Bright lights can be created and split up into fractals and fractions of itself. Sometimes that is why when we do past life regressions, we are able to align ourselves with great people of history, because that source light or soul was divided into fractions, and this body picked up on one of those fractals of that soul.
This light that he has. Is that the Christ light? Is that what we're calling the Christ light?
We call the Christ light, sure, but what is the Christ light, as you understand it?
I would say it's the light from Source.
Yes, you can say that. You can say that. If that is what they want to define it as, yes.
Can we all access that light?
Yes. It is our duty here on this planet to access that light and nothing else. Absolutely nothing else.
So, what happened to all of these ancient texts that were lost? You're saying that it's in the future.
Correct.
So,
because these ancient texts that came into the planet hold the history. They are not as important as we think. They were records and traces left behind by time travelers from the future for us here in this dimension. And what we call the dark forces, what we call the opposing side, the virus. When I say the virus, I really am talking about the races that we call dark ones. What we have known as the Anunnaki, but a version of the Anunnaki, a dimension of the Anunnaki, a vibration of the Anunnaki, have created this agenda to destroy all traces of that. Those literatures and lectures were left behind as a hint for us to remember our source connection, to remember the ability that we have, our duty that we have, not the ability, the duty that we have to return to source, return, quote unquote, evolve through the healing of this be-all. That is all that those lectures are there for, and to help us identify and learn.
Now, Geraldine wanted to know about the archangels. Are they cells also?
Some of them, not all of them, are seekers that have progressed to another dimension. They travel interdimensionally just like the avians do, protecting and overseeing this. The archangels are a fractal of Jesus, the true archangels, not all of them. There is a tremendous amount of angels which are named on this planet, which are angels of what we understand as death, and are there and appear themselves in moments of despair, in moments of people have pain and cry out for pain. These beings come because they are vibrating at that vibration. However, there are some vibration, there are angels that vibrate at a higher level. Those are a fractal of that source light, a bigger one, not as big as Jesus' light, because he was able to travel interdimensionally, physically is what I mean.
So he was actually able to go from one dimension to another.
Correct.
Any other information that you have about that?
Jesus was able to travel from one dimension to another, a timeline at the same time, which is why there are believed to be traces of his light, physical traces of his light, within different timelines in the planet Earth. For example, Japan China, India, even Russia, Africa, Egypt, Europe.
Was he teaching there?
He was teaching there simultaneously and at different times.
Is that why he shows up now sometimes? To continue to teach?
He does not show up, but a fractal of himself does show up, and yes, to teach.
Is he here to teach the seekers?
He is here to open as many eyes as possible. Yes, and help other seekers that are not yet ready open their eyes as well.
When we look at planet Earth and how many seekers are here, what percentage of the Earth is now seekers?
Not enough.
Not enough.
Not enough. It's like looking at the planet and seeing polka dots. That's how spread out they are.
And these seekers, are they in places where there's a lot of people?
They are. They are everywhere, honestly. All over the planet Earth. I'm seeing the planet Earth literally like polka dots. But in some places there are more. I guess where there is more population, there are more. It's almost like looking at the planet at night through a you see lights. It's almost like that. Just like that, where there's more accumulation of energy, there are more. Just like the white cells come and try to heal the red blood cells when it gets a wound.
The seekers get together.
Correct. They get together, and as time is shifting and speeding up, we are finding each other quicker and quicker. However, please note that during this time of evolution, there are many that are not actually seekers.
What are they?
They are, again, not a hallucination, but like a piece of our imagination. We have to purify ourselves on such a deep level to understand who is what from who. In this moment of what we call a spiritual war within the healing procession of the universe, we just need to cleanse and purify our cell organism in order to have this information flow through us as clear as possible.
Is that why in a lot of my sessions we're being told to do meditation?
Correct.
To change our diet?
We absolutely must clarify the heaviness of the karmic waste that is within the body. We must clear those Akashic records that are linked to our DNA within our body. Our DNA holds all the information of our simultaneously occurring karma cycles, creating those mental blockages.
So the food, the thoughts?
The food is so important because it is heavy. The whole point of raising your vibration is to raise the vibration of your food. Vibration is everything. Everything has a certain vibration. Please test your food for vibration. You know if it's heavier or not than others. You know.
How do you test food for someone who's never tested it?
If this food makes you, I'm going to simplify, make you tired, heavy, and sluggish, unable to be attentive and clear, full, you are already incorrect. The feeling of fullness is a mass which is attached to your physical body and takes a long time to progress through the organs of the physical body. We must cleanse and detoxify constantly in order to provide energy to flow through us and allow that vibration to quicken. That way we can travel through dimensions as well within our sleep. If you eat late, you cannot sleep. You cannot travel where you need to travel interdimensionally to heal. As white blood cells, as white high vibrations, we require the duty to travel interdimensionally to provide healing, because the earth is a white blood cell evolving through itself in the be-all. Therefore, it must be of healing constantly. It cannot heal if we are not healed. You cannot be a white blood cell with illness to heal something if you are not healed.
Very good, thank you.